While the oldest park in LA is in dire need of trees, local students plant them using an innovative technique they learned on a field trip. Gil Reyes has more from Elysian Park. Gil.
Well, Yana, these sixth graders from Elysian Valley Elementary School are among the volunteers helping out in this auspicious tree planting in Elysian Park, where, let's face it, during this time of year, it's still pretty cool, but come summertime, a totally different story. We're going to need more shade, but the city has a plan and a tree planting technique that could be made in the shade.
And now we got all of our roots, right? So what you're going to do with the roots is you're going to kind of beat them up a little bit.
These sixth graders are learning a lot.
Not enough trees, too much CO2 in the air. Yeah, so we're just taking a field trip to plant some trees and help the community.
125 more trees are planted today in Elysian Park, the second in a series of plantings to replace hundreds of trees lost during the drought. Trees that are needed for sustaining wildlife, shading, and reducing pollution. To the rescue is the group known as City Plants.
City Plants is a nonprofit that the city started to plant trees in Los Angeles. And we applied for a grant from Boise Project Up and the Arbor Day Foundation and Office Depot. And we won the grant to plant trees in Elysian Park with the Land Life boxes that we'll be using today.
This thing's going to be filled with water.
This relatively new method uses boxes known as Land Life cocoons. These cocoons are filled with water, secured with a lid, and have strings attached to funnel moisture directly to the roots. Councilman Mitch O'Farrell says it's a better way to plant.
Well, the old system is you just stick the root ball in the ground and you hope for the best. So this gives it a level of protection. And so far the success rate of the first planting, it looks really good. We were always worried about gophers because there's lots of gophers around here.
Protective screens are also buried to block any gophers. Teacher Steve SZABO says helping out is a pleasure for him and his students.
We're happy to be able to do something to help make this area better and to help the park. Yeah, because we use it a lot.
In Elysian Park, I'm Gil Reyes for LA This Week.
It'll take a few years before the trees grow out. The goal is to plant 300.